Hey everybody, it's Linda. I have a special breaking news video that I want to share with you. It's about the quantum financial system. It's very, very real. It's happening. It's been happening, but I want to share with you something that was on Dr. Charlie Ward's channel, and it's a little presentation about what it is, what it does, what it doesn't do. Just tune in and check this out, because after you see this, you're going to want to see what our panel has to say tonight for the 4th council meeting of the Holy Bird Tribe, which was recorded Friday night. I just came across this video this morning, so it really ties in with everything that we were talking about, and you're going to want to really tune in, because this will affect everybody on the planet's wallet. The GCR is underway, and you can expect it very, very soon. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Introduction. The Trump administration is committed to the quantum financial system and to unleashing its incredible potential for U.S. economic growth, technological advancement, and national security, to coordinate the national research effort encompassing federal agencies, the academic community, and industry leaders already underway. The White House National Quantum Coordination Office has released a strategic vision for America's quantum financial system networks, February 2020.
This February.
Quantum financial system. Commitments from the largest financial institutions in the world. 97% of the world's central banks. Heritage Fund. U.S. Treasury. Quantum Financial System, QFS, provides pristine clean integrity in the movement of funds from central banking sources to destination accounts. The QFS will cover the new global network for the transfer of asset-backed funds and could replace the U.S. centrally controlled SWIFT system. A key benefit of QFS is to protect all parties from corruption, usury, and manipulation within the banking system, and ensure banks are monitored and protected with regard to the agreed-upon contract of the transfer fund process. Cross-border interbank payment system, CIPS, comprises Quantum Financial System, QFS, CIPS, Artificial Intelligence, AI, Virtual Private Network, VPN, QFS, 3D smartphone, asset-backed digital currencies. QFS is completely independent from the existing centralized system and makes all other transfer systems obsolete due to its advanced capabilities. QFS is not a cryptocurrency, but instead it is asset-backed digital currency. QFS reigns supreme in the photonics technology at 3.5 trillion frames per second. It replaces obsolete IP dynamic routing with true physical GPS authentication between sender and receiver routing, while upholding 100% financial security and transparency of all currency holders. Protocols will be instituted with QFS so that artificial intelligence will control the transfers and independently be allowed to control the global financial network unless the highest level of approval is given. Artificial intelligence, AI, will handle instant settlements in real time without delays. AI assigns a unique digital number to every fiat dollar, euro, yen, in every bank account all over the world. digital numbers are monitored in real time. The physical GPS location between sender and receiver will be set up to provide unhackable security when it was ledgered with regard to who sent it and what account received it. Sovereign currency of the United States is USA. Switch, Las Vegas, QFS headquarters. CIPSN, structure backing our coins. Digital currency. Conversion in the future from a fiat cryptocurrency into a gold-backed base 3, 4, and 5 compliant coin. The coins themselves and the virtual coins will have barcodes, ownership, and GPS location tracking devices.
Don't get hung up on that. Don't get hung up on that.
Asset Chain Collection, ACC, is a distributed general ledger. It is a tool of AI asset digitization for global applications and is referred to as AI exchange between mainstream tokens in the market with asset standard tokens. The asset collection chain jointly forms and documents the digital asset interchangeable object, SDR digital currency. Each global node establishes a regional general ledger token, GLT, for regional circulation, and thus the digital currency special drawing rights, SDR, will be the main exchange coin along with tokens of each international node's general ledger token on the international exchange. In this monetary ecosystem, each node's token can use GLT to realize regional circulation, and each GLT can use ACC to realize international circulation. Distributed Ledger Technology, DLT. DLT is the database that is decentralized across several computers or nodes. Every node will maintain the ledger, and if data changes happen, the ledger is updated in exact worth. Updates are independent of each node. All nodes have equal status authority. There is no central authority or server managing the database. Each node can update the ledger, and other nodes verify its existence. Transparency. AI nodes verify the transaction without consensus algorithm. All nodes can participate, and other times only selected nodes. When all nodes get a go notification, all nodes receive a status update. Cross-border interbank payment system, CIPS. The CIPS virtual currency will look, on the surface, much like Bitcoin, and will be secured by real assets, replacing all current currencies worldwide. Transactions will run on the QFS VPN and can be used for all goods and services utilizing the resources of CIPS. 100 billion coins will be minted in gold and 100 billion in silver. Once minted, there will never be more or fewer coins in existence. Each CIPS coin will have a virtual counterpart. The QFS AI will track fluctuation and manage all bounding conditions and track all locations.
Gold and silver backed. Gold and silver.
Blockchain is a distributed ledger technology, DLT. DLT is blockchain's parent. Every blockchain node is provided its own ledger copy, and all instant transactions are encrypted before being added to a ledger. Blockchain does not require a central authority. It is completely decentralized as DLT and organizes data in terms of blocks that are linked and encrypted for full GPS security. All data transactions exist in history and cannot be altered or deleted, thus creating pristine integrity of all transactions. Blockchain. Structured blocks of data. Specific block sequence. Distributed ledger technology. Database spread across different nodes. No specific sequence. A unique sequence is the distinguishing feature in blockchain. Cross-border interbank payment system (CIPS). Quantum financial system (QFS). Blockchain is a subset of distributed ledgers. Blockchain takes distributed ledger technology, DLT, to the next level, instantiation of digital values and interoperability. DLT is the parent to blockchain technology and is the means to eliminate bank oversight, creating transparency and speed of transaction. No data can be compromised. Blockchain is different from DLT in terms of architecture, but similar in terms of concept. DLT solves issues.
Guys, I know this is getting a little technical, but just hang in there because this is really good news for everybody. Hang in there.
In the financial realm, blockchain is part of the cryptocurrency world. How to manage new funds asset-backed in QFS. How do I use these funds? All bank screens are now dark. In the new system, you will receive a notification from AI that your expected asset-backed funds are available to ledger to the designated account you have previously annotated. You will then follow the prompts requiring your old access code password. And P versus NP problem space. Building an artificial intelligence AI confronts a challenging problem called the P versus NP question. According to Wiki, this is a major unsolved problem in computer science and is one of the 7 Millennium Prize problems and solutions. QFS solves all 7 Millennium Prize problems. And question is whether every problem whose solution can be quickly verified by a computer can also be quickly solved by a computer. Some problems can be solved quickly, P. Other problems that cannot be solved quickly, but, if shown the answer, can be verified quickly, NP. P is shorthand for solved in polynomial time, polynomial P. NP is shorthand for verified in polynomial time, non-deterministic polynomial time, NP. Solving the problem. The planned 56 data center units in USA and territories, and the planned 192 data center units planned globally will increase the overall power, speed, and efficiency of our QFS in a parallel processing environment. The ultimate QFS cloud system. Once entered, you will be prompted by AI to create a new security ID. Once that occurs, your old bank account will be debited of fiat funds and then credited with asset-backed funds, one-to-one. You will be prompted to the next window, at which point your existing funds show as asset-backed as well as the ledger balance of asset-backed funds you anticipated. There is no commingling. The system is totally secure, and your accounts are totally under your control. As a process of return to sovereignty, you must initiate the ledger. A photon transaction occurs from sender account to recipient account through physical GPS authentication. No other person can access the accounts. Banks are now obsolete.
Woo! No more corruption.
Real-time data. CIPS provides a real-time data feed for all applications attached to it. This means your clients will receive live data directly to desktops web and mobile clients, all at once. You have the sovereignty of your funds, since all are phonic and digital. All funds are GPS trackable forever. Banks are no longer in control. There are no more deposits. They are now posits, as deposit means separation from the person and their funds. In this new financial world, that person has no footprint in the QFS. This is groundbreaking historical security in the truest sense. Appendix: Quantum Financial System. 1. QFS ends corruption that could currently exist with regard to central banking. 2. The QFS will cover the new global network for the transfer of asset-backed funds. It replaces the U.S. centrally controlled SWIFT system with a global, decentralized controlled cross-border interbank payment system, CIPS. 3. QFS runs on a new photonic computer based on 24 GPS orbiting satellites protected by the new Space Force.
Woo! Yes! Off-planet protection. Think galactics.
4. The purpose of QFS is to put an end to corruption, usury, and manipulation within the banking system. Banks no longer will need to generate significant profits from transactions of funds transfers. 5. QFS is completely independent from the existing centralized system, making all other transfer systems obsolete. 6. QFS is not cryptocurrency. After revaluation, all sovereign currencies will be asset-backed, ensuring stable value, which makes the need for unblocked cryptos outdated. The process simply digests the information on computer memory banks. 7. QFS activation ends the central banking system that perpetuates what some refer to as debt slavery.
Woo! It's coming, guys! It's coming!
8. QFS reigns supreme in the technology it applies and creates 100% financial security and transparency for all currency holders to individual currency holders. 9. QFS assigns a digital number to every fiat dollar, euro, yen in every bank account all over the world. Digital numbers are monitored and updated in real time, showing where it all went. GPS authentication, when it was ledgered, who sent it and what account received it. 10. QFS is alive with artificial intelligence that interacts with every financial transaction anywhere in the world of finance to ensure that it is legal, owner-intended, and transparent. 11. Only gold or asset-backed currencies that have a digital gold or asset certificate will be transferred through the QFS. All gold, asset-backed currency reference back to the gold or asset backing it. 12. Asset-backed currency is based on assets within the country of origin. Assets are the justification to establish the amount of currency available in each country. 13. No fiat currency is legal in QFS as it cannot be designated as clean, clear, non-terroristic, or originating from legal activities. 14. Fiat currencies in possession at the time of implementation of QFS and deemed legal will be exchanged for gold-backed currency on a one-to-one basis. Reconciliation process. 15. Without the ability to reconcile old fiat money into the new QFS, activities of all central banks will cease. 16. Any country not GESARA compliant will be left out of the QFS, thus eventually being left out of international trade.
GESARA, you hear it? It's all part of it. Woo! So much to GESARA, you guys. So much good is coming.
17. Global Currency Reset, GCR, will use a specific quantitative formula to establish the amount of currency available in a country that is gold-backed in the QFS. The formula will establish a fair value of each country's assets as compared to another. price of gold becomes irrelevant once this is complete. Included in the formula are in-ground assets, economy of the country, its population as an asset, and several other parameters. This formula is applied to each country so countries can be on par with one another. 18. Application of the formula and the common value of all gold means that a country's currency will have the same value as another country's currency. This is referred to as the Global Currency Reset, GCR.
Finally,
19. Global Wealth Distribution, GWD, based on commerce and sovereignty. Each QFS account throughout the world will be solely owned by the account holders, not owned by banks or governments.
that's you. This is so good, you guys.
Artificial intelligence. AI will be applied across the QFS, one instantiation in each data center, but nodes will coordinate through parallel processing. AI will work with the CIPS, VPN in the background by providing semantic analysis and natural language processing to understand what's being said about banking products across the entire user base. It will facilitate adaptation and will evolve over time by recognizing new behavior and recommending appropriate bank-side responses. And he will judge between the nations. He will mediate disputes for many peoples, and they will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not lift up the sword against nation, and never again will they learn war. Isaiah 2:4.
World peace, you guys.
Trust the plan. The calm before the storm. The Son of Man. The Lamb always wins. When he opens a door, no one can close it, and when he closes it, no one can open it. It's written in the Lamb's Book of Life.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop right there. I'll leave a link in the description box to this original video, and it was on Charlie Ward's site. I just have to give that shout out. It's licensed but free to reuse. There's a couple transitions that are going on. So one is going to be going from the digital to this new quantum financial system. I've heard January 1st as a start date, but you know, everything is rumor until it happens, until you're prompted by your bank that you need to transition to this, you know, then it'll become very, very real for you. But this means so much. There's people that'll get hung up on the tracking devices in them, but what this means is transparency, no more need for corruption, no middleman, decentralized banking. And Jacera means, so if you don't know what Jacera is by now, please just Google it and do your research. Nicera, Jacera. There's so many more things coming. The finance in abundance is financial abundance is only one part of abundance. This planet is ascending. We are ascending. The entire galaxy is ascending. This is, you know, a universal thing for all people across the earth to return to the restored state that this planet is supposed to be in. I'm so emotional right now because there's going to be a transition. How I see things going for the new earth and abundance for everybody, you know, that's getting to the point where we need to go. We have to transition into it. So yes, there's still going to be currency involved, but currency is flow of light, flow of abundance, flow of energy, flow of exchange. You're going to hear that tonight. We're going to talk about this in the Holy Bird Tribe Council meeting. It's already set for a premiere at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I urge you to watch this. There's a lot of things going on to set up so that we can help redistribute the wealth on the planet. That's what's going on. These countries, it's going to be 1 to 1 to 1 to 1, equal value for everybody that's asset backed, and there's plenty of wealth. So we're going to be redistributing wealth across the board, and there's projects for humanity that are so close to my heart, and these things I've been planning and working on and talking about for a while. But I have a tribe now that's the Holy Bird Tribe. We're putting these into place where we're going to have healing centers and all kinds of things to help people that are homeless or abused or addicted to drugs or whatever you can think of for healing and teaching and re-education. we're going to be doing all these projects, and there's going to be a way for us to do it. We're already setting in place the vehicle to do that. And if you guys want to get involved with that, there's a private talk on Patreon that we had, and the links will be in the description box for tonight's episode. So watch that video if you want to learn more about what we're doing so that we can get these projects launched. This isn't about becoming wealthy so that we can buy an island or have a mansion or, you know, stuff. It's not about that at all. This is about helping humanity, lift them up, raise them up during this period of ascension that this beautiful planet is going through, this auspicious time. And we're all part of it, and we're all taking action to do what we can to uplift as many people as possible. So just know it's here, it's coming, but it's already here, and get educated about it. That's all I can urge you to do. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. I had to put this out right away. I'll see you tonight at the premiere at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Take care, everybody.